Okay, nampak skrin eh?
Nampak tak?
Alright, so tadi a little bit of introduction on project. Okay, we rewind back the last time around on principles. Okay, now we are going to understand the project management process and organization structure. Okay, in other words, you kena faham struktur-struktur organisasi dalam in a particular project. So baru you boleh tahu kat mana you want to plan and where do you want to control later in the later chapter Okay, at the end of this chapter, you will learn on the first one, project management process. Tadi life cycle yang first tu life cycle. Dia ada something related also the process, dia punya flow. And the second one, organization structure maknanya types of jenis-jenis organisasi di dalam project. Okay, basic this is a basic project management process The figure below show the flow of 3 stages in managing project. Dalam pengurusan project, they have 3 stages Ada tiga fasa They have 3 phases, which is planning. Of course, planning that means you need to come up with the master plan. And then scheduling. Scheduling ni you buat jadual. That means you arrange timing. And then also not only timing but also you need to arrange people. And the last one, controlling, because during implementation you need to monitor the flow Okay, and then you need to monitor the progress of the project. Okay, so that is in the short words we call as a PSC planning, scheduling and controlling. Okay, let's have a look at the first phase fasa ataupun proses pertama. The first process we call as a project planning. Okay, it's an essential part of the project management. Okay, because the successful completion of any project is heavily dependent on effective planning. If you are a master planner kalau you are is a master planner, okay, so there is a possibility of effective planning and there will be possibility that the project will be successful. Okay, so how do you want to have a effective planning? Yang pertama, the first one, goal setting. You need to ensure that the project have its goal to be achieved. Matlamat utama. Definition of the project, and which means that the scope of a project, what is the project is all about, and then the team behind you. Okay, if you got what we call as a robust support robust support from a very good team, yes, the possibility of successful will be there. Okay, tapi kalau you dapat team yang tak cantik yang bermasalah, there will be a problem Okay, so it allows the project to be completed within a timeline mengikut masa, garis masa, and also budget that which have been specified. Okay, usually masalah project planning project ni sometimes dia punya planning tu tak realistic. Let's say for example project manager plans to build a house within 1 week. 1 minggu, mana boleh nak bina rumah dalam 1 minggu. Usually sebulan ataupun 2 bulan, 1 month or 2 months, yes, you can build a house. But suddenly project manager come up with a timeline of 1 week, which is not reasonable. Sometimes not reasonable. And then budget also over budget. Probably because of having a quite expensive supplier, beli pasir, simen yang mahal, ataupun over budget, terlalu banyak expenses, and then unnecessary budgeting, beli barang-barang yang tak diperlukan. So there are some of the flaws happens in the planning there. So kena ada proper ones Okay, so itu adalah project planning. First process Okay, once you got a master plan, and then you need to do a scheduling. Scheduling ni means that you're more on organizing or arrangement. It includes sequencing and allocating time to all activities maknanya you susun tugas-tugas tertentu and then you budget dia punya masa okay, so therefore you need to arrange the activities and then you need to allocate timing alright. So it provides an outline structure to the project. So they're giving you a list of breakdown of work breakdown schedule. Dulu you pernah buat. I think you pernah buat dulu work breakdown schedule. And then it also indicates how much time of project or any part of the said project and take the resources required. Berapa lama masa untuk complete the project and then resources required, sumber-sumber tertentu. So this stage also relates to people, maknanya siapa yang akan buat kerja, duit, berapa banyak bajet, and then supplies barang apa yang diperlukan. Ya, of course lah ya, you punya sequence kena betul lah ya. Macam contoh bina rumah ya tadi takkan you nak bina atap dulu baru nak bina tiang kan? Ya, so of course you need to have a proper activities, proper task need to be completed first. Which one should done first? Which one should done later? Okay, theoretically speaking macam tu lah. And then who are the person responsible for every task? Ya, takkan yang buat tiang tu orang yang buat wiring for example so there must be a suitable people done that job. Yeah. Okay. So that is a scheduling. Scheduling means that not only timing but also you need to allocate people and money and materials. Okay, the purpose of project scheduling is as follow. Why project scheduling is important? Because it shows the relationship of each activity. Yeah, meaning that, task A mesti ada kena mengena dengan task B. And then task B kena ada related dengan task C. And then task D, tugas D and so on sampai habis. So it shows a relationship. Sama ada direct atau indirect, there will be another story. But as long as it is relate to each other, tu yang pertama. Kemudian it identifies the precedent relationship. Okay, precedent relationship bermaksud susunan okay, you cannot start B if A is not completed. In Malay B tak boleh buat kalau A tak siap. Ni precedent relationship. Or C tak boleh C tak boleh buat, it cannot start if B cannot completed. So itulah precedent relationship. That means you kena tunggu, C tu kena tunggulah A dengan B kena siap dulu baru you boleh go for next part. So that's why we call it as a precedence relationship. Okay, the third one, why project scheduling is important, it encourage the setting of realistic time. And cost estimate. Maknanya timing kena realistik lah. Macam tadi suruh buat rumah siap dalam seminggu, mana boleh bang Okay, maknanya the timing need to be realistic. Event kalau nak buat event besar, of course lah 3 bulan or 6 months sebelum. 3 months or 6 months before. So that's why need to be realistic. Cost jangan over budget, jangan terlalu under budget. Need to be make sure there is enough cost lah Okay, and then the last one, it helps in better utilizing the resources. Okay, membantu dalam menggunakan sumber yang memadai, mencukupi. Okay, for example, people, money, materials. Orang kena cukup, money kena adequate, materials need to be available. Okay, and then identifying critical bottleneck. Okay, bottlenecks. Okay, let me explain to you what is bottleneck is all about. Okay, kalau bottleneck, let's say this is a bottle. Okay, and then this is a neck. Okay, so kalau botol, can you imagine satu air botol lah Okay, apa akan jadi kalau air tu keluar? Adakah air akan keluar semua dengan cepat or akan jadi lambat? Lambat kan? Isn't it? Okay, because semua kena compact dalam satu keluar tu dia akan jadi. Ibarat macam dekat highway lah Kalau macam dekat highway, highway selalu ada case bottleneck lah. Di mana you bayar tol, okay, ni laluan besar ada 8 tol katakan. Tetapi bila you nak keluar tu ada 2 lorong je. So ada 2 lorong saja. Daripada 8 lorong jadi 2 lorong. Sesak, lambat nak keluar. So, critical bottleneck means that you tak boleh nak siapkan sumbat semua benda dalam satu masa. You cannot put all activities in one time. Jangan. Kalau tidak nanti caca merbah ni. So selalu projek kadang-kadang macam tu. Even though kalau kita as a student nak buat assignment, semua assignment you nak sumbat nak siapkan dalam seminggu. Jangan. Okay, that is we call as a bottleneck. Tu maksud. Faham Zukri you faham konsep bottleneck Okay. Semua benda nak kena keluar dalam satu masa, memang cekik lah kita. Alright. Ibarat ibarat kalau dalam kita punya life lah kan. Kita nak muntah nak muntah banyak tetapi leher kecil je. So memang sakit lah So that is some kind of project pun macam tu juga. You cannot complete all the tasks in one time. That is a bottleneck. Okay, the last part dalam proses ialah project controlling. That means monitoring and also supervising. The controlling function can be defined as a comparison between actual against plan. Okay, that means technically you call as a tracking. Yeah, apa yang you plan, what are you plan, make sure the actual is done as well. Okay, kadang-kadang masalah controlling ialah plan awal, early schedule, tetapi bila actual dia jadi lambat, because of the delay ataupun tunda okay, actual, ataupun kadang-kadang actual lagi ahead from the plan, which is very good lah. Okay, dijangka siap dalam masa sebulan, 3 minggu dah siap, so actual, which is very very good. Okay, this stage includes monitoring the resources. Kita nak tengok we will supervise, is it resources enough. Cost, maksudnya ada under cost ataupun over cost. Quality, adakah dia meet specific technical specification, and budget also. That means is it under budget or over budget. Okay, it is also includes revising offline. Kita kaji balik plan tersebut, and then shifting of resources to meet time and cost demand. Okay, so controlling is more on keep tracking and to ensure that the progress is on track. Regardless of resources, cost, quality, and budget. So that is the first one. Okay, any questions so far? Setakat ni okay ke?
Okay, sir.
Alright, cantik. Okay, and then yang ini dia punya purpose, kenapa why project controlling is necessary. Okay, yang first one to ensure quality, mestilah ada quality Okay. Quality means that meeting the standard. Cost, mesti under budget, and then completed within time. So that means quality is a question of quality, cost, and also timing. Okay, organization structure. Different project have different organization structure. Dalam sesebuah project, we have a different type of organization. So therefore, to manage a project, a company or authority has to set up a project organisasi. That means kena susun team lah. To set up a team which can supply the resources for the project and service during its life cycle, yang 8 phases tadi lah. Okay. So therefore, there are 3 main types of project organization. Yang pertama, functional organization. The second one, matrix. And the third one, project or task force. Okay, you may see the differences by showing those diagrams later on. Ada diagram-diagram dia letak. Okay, yang pertama, the first one, functional organization. Okay, this type of organization consists of specialist or functional. That means dia punya department tu dibahagikan mengikut kepakaran. That means the department is divided by specialists. Okay, with their own departmental manager responsible to one or more direction. Okay, functional organization are usually found where item mass produced. Okay, for example, mass produce ni bermaksud you buat bila production buat barang sekali banyak. For example, cars, buat kereta sekali banyak, buat sausage sekali banyak, buat benda-benda lain sekali banyak. That means in the bundle lah. Each department is expert as function and the interrelationship between them is well established. Oh, saya tak ada buat ni functional ada tak? Ni contoh Okay, I pergi kat sini dulu. Okay, for example functional, that means remember dia ikut specialist. Okay, let's say one of the factory, dia ada functional heads. Okay, and then ini let's say katakanlah company kereta, kilang kereta. Okay, so ada yang expert dalam transporting, testing, production iaitu pemasangan, design development and marketing. So therefore you cannot mix all this. Dia mesti divided into specialist. Kalau yang transporting, dalam transporting lah. If you are expert in test, that means you are under test department. Production department, design development and marketing. So that means the project those 5 departments is separated functionally, but they are related to one goal. Okay, so faham yang Zukri macam buat kereta, bahagian pemasangan ada satu, bahagian body, bahagian engine, bahagian tayar, bahagian interior design. So lain-lain specification, lain-lain dia punya specialist. So you see nampak dia punya flow Okay, nampak Okay, so that is macam another project, contoh event concert. Event concert. Event concert kita ada logistik. Logistik that means you nak kena buat stage kan. I'm sure that Zukri, you are one of the like musician or something like that kan. Kalau you ada familiar dengan event kan, mesti ada logistik yang buat stage, mesti ada orang yang control audience, mesti ada PA system, mesti ada apa lagi handling special guest, marketing, PR dan sebagainya. So this 5 or 6 function separate, betul tak? Maksudnya dia adalah berbeza. Tetapi dia we call as related into a common one goal, which is to ensure that the event is successful. That is a functional Okay, the second part ialah matrix Okay, matrix ni kalau you belajar matematik dulu, matrix ni dia macam ni. Matrix. So that means dia macam cross Okay, vertical and horizontal. Vertical and horizontal. So why it is called as matrix? Because this is probably the most common type of project organizations. But kata senang cerita ni lah, multi skill lah. Multi skill. Semua serba boleh buat Since it utilize an existing functional organization to provide human resources without disrupting day-to-day operation to their department. The personnel allocated to a particular project are responsible to project manager to meeting these 3 basic project criteria, time, cost and quality. Okay, so matrix organization, okay, contoh macam ni, this one Katakanlah 3 konsert yang berlainan. Okay, 3 konsert yang berlainan. Konsert rock Melayu, konsert rock English and konsert rock Cina contohnya. Okay, so orang yang sama, department yang sama, tetapi dia punya resource dia berlainan. Okay, sebab apa? Kalau projek Melayu, contoh konsert rock Melayu, of course lah kena bertemakan Melayu kan, dia punya stage kenalah nampak Melayu-Melayu sikit. But for English rock band mestilah macam ala-ala western sikit. But for Chinese rock, maybe some kind like Chinese punya decoration dan sebagainya. So, what I'm saying here is, projek yang ada interrelated to one another, tetapi diuruskan oleh orang yang sama. Tapi ni lain. Yang ini dia macam rutin. Dia macam produk yang sama. Contoh kereta saga. Kereta saga je lah. Kalau macam ni, this one, kereta saga, kereta Persona, kereta apa lagi yang Ezora, orang yang sama tetapi dia punya resources berlainan because of different spec. Okay, another example, rumah banglo, apartment, rumah tanah lot, orang yang sama, developer yang sama, tetapi resources dia berlainan, isn't it? Okay, sebab spec tak sama. So that is we call as a project matrix organization. Okay, cuma then timing macam tadi lah timing. Rumah terrace, rumah apartment dengan rumah lot. Okay, apartment memang ambil masa yang lama lah. I mean apartment takes a longer time compare to rumah lot dengan rumah terrace kan. Dari segi cost, ni lagi mahal lah apartment sebab banyak unit. Compare to this one. And then timing memang lah lagi lama lah sebab dia punya size lagi besar. Okay, so that is an example of project matrix Okay, the last one, project organization, which is task force project project organization. From a project manager's point of view, this is an ideal type of project organization since which such a setup he or she has to complete control over every aspect of the project. And the project team will usually be located into one area, which can be a room for small project or a complete building for very large one. Okay, so yang ini memang orang kata so called project based that means dia macam ni, project satu ni orang lain tapi kita tak letak dalam ni. Project 2 team lain, project 3 team lain. So nampak beza ni. Macam tadi, ini dengan yang ni orang yang sama, tapi this one project 1 orang lain, project 2 different team, project 3 different team. Okay, so that is more on project that means the nature of the project. Okay, any question? Ada apa-apa persoalan tak setakat ni? Nampak beza antara ketiga-tiga project? Okay, I repeat balik Okay, untuk functional, Okay, untuk functional that means based on specialist, ya, ikut kepakaran, ya. But this one is more on a special project only. Ya, maknanya satu projek sahaja. Untuk matrix, orang yang sama tetapi they involved in all projects, that means different project. Ya. Okay, different product, different project, ya. Tapi orang yang sama, resources pun different. And the last one, project organization, that means the project is divided into different team. Different team have different people and different timing and different cost. Dia tak sama dengan yang tu.
Right.
Okay, any question? Tak ada, setakat ni.
Kenapa project organization tu the task force? Why we call it task force?
Okay, task force sebabnya, ingat task force sebabnya projek satu punya tugas berbeza dengan projek dua punya tugas. Projek tiga punya tugas. Okay, saya bagi contoh bagi contoh. Projek rumah teres, projek rumah apartmen, projek rumah tanah lot. Projek rumah teres, ya, orang lain yang buat, developer lain yang buat, team developer lain yang buat. Projek apartmen, team lain yang buat. Okay. Untuk projek tiga, projek tanah lot, lain orang. Sebab apa? You tengok beza antara tiga projek. Rumah teres ada pagar. Rumah lot tak ada pagar. Contohnya. Ya. Okay, kalau apartmen kena pasang lift. Ya, untuk dua projek ni tak ada lift. So dia ada different task. Ya. Macam tadi samalah. Okay, I going back to concert kan. Okay. Going back to concert. You tak boleh guna artis Melayu compare dengan projek 3 artis China. Dia tugas lain ya. Kena import orang dari China. Ataupun kalau yang English band, of course you kena call dia orang untuk datang lah. Lepas tu audience pun berlainan. Lepas tu dari segi logistik pun berlainan. Mungkin projek 2 ni you nak buat besar ya. Sebab apa? People lagi suka dengan English band contohnya kan. Rock band kan. Compare to Melayu. Melayu pun boleh lagi lah. Chinese mungkin tak ramai. So, lighting, PA system, logistik untuk tiga-tiga ni berbeza. Jadi sebab tu dia panggil task force. Sebab apa? Beza antara tiga-tiga projek ni adalah dari segi ada set aktiviti yang berbeza sikit ataupun berbeza banyak compared to those three. Okay, so hopefully saya jawab soalan you Okay. Faham Alright. So we done with the chapter